Good morning, everybody. Welcome to World Tai Chi Qigong Day. So this is a wonderful day where everybody around the world attempts to practice Tai Chi and Qigong right around the same time. Of course, with time zones, it's not that easy. Most of you already know me. For those that don't, my name is Mrs. Thomas. My husband and I own the studio. And to my left and right, I have some wonderful instructors. Sifu Rogers is our Tai Chi instructor here at Starworld. And John Robertson is one of our highest ranking instructors in World Qigong, and he teaches Tai Chi as well. Much of his teaching is online, so we do have that information for you. Today, the day is going to run in two sections, from 9 to 10 and 10 to 11. So from 9 to 10, we are going to take turns instructing you in what we're going to do today, right? And then at 10, we're going to run through it again in silence. All right, so we get that energy flowing. We feel that healing aspect of Tai Chi and Qigong. We want to make sure that everybody knows about the healing aspects of Tai Chi and Qigong all around the world. So we appreciate all of you. Some of you have already brought friends and relatives in to our school, but we want you to spread the word about the benefits and the fun that it is that's involved today. Do you want to add anything? Okay, so we're going to get started with Sifu. Sifu, you have about 10 minutes, okay, to run us through however many steps you want.
Some Tai Chi stuff.
Yes, that you'll repeat at 10. All right.
So they should be on this side of the camera?
No, they're good right there. We're filming you.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Let's every other person step forward. Yeah, there you go.
Sifu, I'm sorry, 20 minutes. You have 20 minutes.
All right, that's better. All right. Okay. You, sir, you can step back. Right here. So what we're going to look at is, we've all seen that Tai Chi, that slow moving. Some of us have even done it with me before. So what we want to look at is familiar to some of us and then new to the rest. So what we want to look at is the opening, a few postures in the Tai Chi set. So here we practice Yang style Tai Chi, Yang style Tai Chi. It's all slow, soft movements. It's kind of like you're moving in a pool of water. So let's look at the opening movements. Here we go. Feet together.
Feet together. Watch you.
Here we go. So in, out, begin. So if I step out this way, everybody needs to step out this way. In, out, begin. Step, touch, not too far. Then heel down. Hands up. Wrist, shoulder high. Then sit down. Hands still up. Then grab the ball. Bring this foot back to the right ankle. Step out. Toes down. Let the hands separate. There we go. Good job. I'm going to do that again. In. Out. Begin. Step. Heel down. Hands. Sit. Back wall. Move the foot. Move it back out. Toes down. Let the hands separate. We want the hand out here. We want it right here. Again. So we want to get to where we can remember that. So we go again. In. Out. Begin. Step. Heel down. Hands. Sit. Grab the ball. Step. Step back. Toes down. Hands separate. Easy? Yes.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Again. Easy for her to say. In. Out. In through the nose, out through the mouth one more time. In. Out. Step. Begin. Heel down. Hands. Sit. Grab the ball. Foot comes over. Foot goes out. Heel, toes down. Hands separate. Good, good, good. So this time I'm gonna just do it without calling out the movements, just to see if we can remember, because that's what we want to do, remember this. In, out, begin. And again, same thing. In, out, begin. Good. So we're going to do the same thing again, but this time we want to try to focus on the flow of the movement. Just try to focus on being relaxed, letting the waist turn. The hand stays in front of the waist. Your wrist stays in front of the waist. Let the waist turn. So you don't swing the hand around without the body moving. You want the body to drive the hand around. You want to feel the weight. All right, here we go again. In. Out. Begin. Step. Heel down. Hands come up. Relax, 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 relax. Then sit. Relax. Grab the ball. Foot comes back over. Here. Steps out. Here. Toes down. Hands separate. Relax. Very good. Any questions on that? You remember it? All right. Let's do it again. All right. I'm not going to call it out, but just look at me and we'll see what we're doing. In. Out. Begin. Very good. That's easy. What's next? More of the same. All right, one thing. So now that we are experts on those movements, we want to coordinate the breathing with the movements. So I'm going to tell you in, out. So when we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right? So that will, after repeated practice, make it even more relaxed. But it should make it more relaxed for us today. So let's see. In, out, begin. In, breathe in through the nose. In, then heel down, out. In, out, in, out. Good. Try it again. In, out. Begin. In, out. In, out. In, out. Good. Again. In, out. Now start again. I'll say it again. In, out. Again. In, out. In, out. In, out. Very good. So we want to do it again. We're going to take a couple breaths here. In, out. In, out. So we think we mostly have it? Mostly? Kind of. I'll take that as a heck yes. We got it. Let's do it again. In, out. Begin. In, out. In, out. In, out. Good. Just let this marinate for a second and we're going to continue.
What's that noise?
That's her making all that noise. She's making trouble. She's known for that. Here we go. You ready? All right, you ready? Yes. In, out. Begin. In, out. In, out. In, out. Relax. Shoulders relaxed. Hands relaxed. Good job. All right. All right, that was fast. We got through our segment pretty fast. We're going to do it again. Just for more torture. More relaxed torture. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In, out. In, out. Begin. In, Our time is about up. Do we have more time? 2 minutes? All right. Running in place. 1, 2, no, just kidding. All right. We're gonna do it again. So yeah, Dan just gave me another exercise that we might want to do for a minute. This is a meditative exercise. I don't want to step on the Qigong people's toes, but we're going to look at it. We're going to let our feet separate a little bit. And we're going to embrace the tree, sit down a little bit. We don't have to sit too low. Hands around the tree. And we're going to hold this, relax, shoulders relaxed, fingers relaxed, everything relaxed. We're going to hold this posture for half a minute. Okay, good. Up, in, out of the mouth, out. One more time. In, out. Feet together. One more time with the Tai Chi. In, out. Begin. Step in, out. In, out. In, out. Very good. What's that? 2 more minutes? All right. Let's look at another movement. All right, so let's come here. Let's try to go back the other way. So from here, this hand comes up here. This hand comes under. We step. We step again out this way. Then we turn our waist this way. Let this hand ride down to the wrist. So how we do that? We were here. This hand comes on top. Back hand comes under. We step up. We step back. We turn the waist. Let this top hand slide down to the wrist. Turn the wrist. We're going to do it again. So that's just extra. What we're really going to work on is the first thing we're doing. So let's go back here. There's the finish of what we're doing. Then up, under. Step. Step back. Rotate the waist. Let this hand slide down. Good. All right, that was just some extra stuff. What we want to work on is what we're going to do again one more time. In, out, again, step, in, out, in, out, in, out. All right, thank you guys. Let's do the bar officially. Like this, 1, step back, here, here. All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Seafood. Don't go away. You can,
Right in place over here.
Okay, so that was our first introduction to Tai Chi. I'm going to run you through some Qigong exercises. This is called Awakening. They're very easy to do. All you got to do is follow along. You will hear me say breathe in and breathe out, just like Seafood did. All right. Again, this form is called awakening. There's basically 5 different moves. Okay, and one of our first positions is wuxi. So we're going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart. Good. Our knees slightly bent. Our shoulders relaxed. Our palms facing back. Your elbows are just slightly rotated, like there's a small ball under your armpits. Okay? Today we're going to be doing belly breathing, much like they do in Tai Chi, where you inhale through the nose and you exhale through opened lips. So we're going to take a couple of deep breaths. So breathe in through your nose, blow out through your lips. Again, in through the nose, out through the lips. One more, in and out. The next move is called pulling down the heavens. So we're going to let our hands relax with our palms facing the body. We're going to raise our arms to shoulder height. Flip the palms up, continue raising. Overhead, they come and face each other, but they do not touch. And then they come down slowly in front of the body, back to that wuxi position. That's called pulling down the heavens. We're going to do that one again. Inhale, palms up, good, all the way up. And exhale. Good, one more, you guys are great. Inhale, palms up, and exhale. We come back to that wuxi position. So now we're going to do what's called yin-yang spinning. So in other words, we're going to rotate our body and gently look over our shoulder in each direction. And in the beginning, we're just going to turn a little bit, and then we'll continue each time that we go from side to side, we'll turn a little bit more. So for this one, I am going to turn around this way. We are going to start to our left. So hands are relaxed. We turn at the waist. And we turn just a little and look over the shoulder. And then we return. Back to center. Other direction. Turn just a little. Look over your shoulder. And return. Back to the left again. Turn a little bit more. Look farther back. And return. Look over the other side, a little bit further than you went, and return. This time you're going to turn as far as you can while you inhale. And look way back. And return to center. Deep breath in, turning as far as you can, and exhale as you return. Beautiful. So far, easy peasy. This one's a little more complicated, so let's all face front again. So this time your arms are going to be back in the wuxi position, right? And we're going to pretend that we're up against the wall, and we're pressing on the wall from our elbows to our fingertips. We're going to press back. Good. Then you're going to let your hands return right back to where they started. And then they're going to raise up over your head. Turn your palms out so your hands are back to back. And then they come down. They're going to come in front of your body like you're holding an invisible ball. They're going to separate slowly and then return back to the parameters of that ball. Good. Back to wuxi. That's called Phoenix opens wings. We're gonna do it again. Yeah, push back. And return to start. Raise them up, over the head. Back to back, palms facing out and down. They're gonna come in front of your body like they're holding a ball. They're gonna separate. And then they're gonna come back. Good. They return to Wuxi. We're gonna do it one more time. Push back. And return to the starting position. They're gonna raise up. You're gonna inhale. Back to back. Exhale. Grab that ball. Inhale as they separate. Exhale as they come back to the ball. And they return to Wuxi. Good. Next one, simple. We do it at 3 different levels. All we're doing is raising and lowering our arms. The first level will be waist level, right? The second level will be shoulder level. And the third level will be at a 45 degree at head level. Okay? So, what we do in Qigong is we like to coordinate our breath and our movements. So when we inhale, we're going to raise our hands up to waist high. Go ahead. And then back down as you exhale. We're going to do that again. Breathe in and breathe out. We're still at waist level right now. One more. In. Good. And out. Next we go to shoulder height. In, nice and slow. And out. Inhale, our hands rise up. Exhale, they slowly go back. This time we're going to head level. Breathe in. 45 degree angle, there we go, and exhale as they come down. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. We're going to return to shoulder height. In. And out. In, encouraging our energy to flow through our body. And out. One more here. And exhale. Good. Back to waist high. In and out. In. Out. In. And out. Very good. And relax. The next one is we're going to start with holding the ball, right? So we've got our energy ball there, and if you want, you can visualize the energy there. You can make it look like electricity or fire, whatever you like. What's going to happen is, as we inhale, we'll separate our hands very slowly. As we exhale, we'll bring them back to the parameters of that ball. If, while we're doing this, you suddenly feel like there's resistance in either direction, that's a good indication that your energy is flowing very strongly. So let's go ahead and grab our ball. And I neglected to mention, if you're doing the inhale and exhale with me, and you suddenly discover that, oh, I'm inhaling and exhaling on the wrong part, don't stress. Don't stress, just keep breathing. Okay, here we go. Slow breath in and our hands slowly separate. Nice slow breath out as they return back to the edge of that ball. Good. Again, slowly inhale. Slowly exhale. If you find that your ball stops way bigger than you started, it's okay. Inhale. Exhale. One more. In and out. At this point, I want you to take one hand, place it on your body just below your belly button. Take the other hand and put it on top. So we're going to do 3 more slow breaths, but this time when you inhale, you're going to suck your stomach in. It's called reverse breathing. And when you exhale, everything relaxes. So here we go. Breathe in, pull the stomach in. Exhale, blow out and relax. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Bring your hands back to Wuxi. Good. So we're going to close this exercise with another 3 pulling down the heavens before we do a body wash. So from here, let your hands relax, palms turn inward. Breathe in. Palms up. Exhale as your hands come down in front of you. Back to Wuxi. Again, in. Palms up. Exhale. To that Wuxi position. Palms in. Inhale. And exhale. Palms back to Wuxi. We're going to take a moment to stand here. There are many, many ways to meditate. Many positions. You did hugging the tree with seafood. This is one option in Qigong. There are others as well. Standing, sitting, hugging the tree. This is called Wuxi. So right now I want you to take a moment and feel the weight of your body on the bottoms of your feet. Feel your legs taking the weight of your body, providing you the stability to stand. Feel your torso and your core as it is upright. Feel your arms as they are at your side. Feel your shoulders, help them relax. If they are up around your ears, they need to relax. Take 3 slow, deep breaths on your own. And take a moment to give gratitude for your body. All that it does, all that it provides, all that it helps you with. slow, deep breath in and out. And relax. And shake it out. So in Qigong, I often say shake it out, and that's when we're doing Qigong, we're moving our energy. So when we shake it out, we're kind of like getting rid of the stuff we don't need anymore while that good energy is flowing. We're going to do one more thing to close out my session. We're going to do what's called a body wash. So you're going to rub your hands together. There's an energy gate there. You're going to get them really warm. Without touching your body, you're going to pull off any toxic emotions or energy from your body. Give it back to the earth, up and out to the universe. Good. Now we're going to do it again. We're going to rub our hands together. This time you're going to make contact with as much of your body as you can. Again, pulling off unwanted energy or emotions. Front, back, side. And once more, giving it back to the earth, up to the universe. Very good. And then on the last one, take a moment to think about what your body's feeling. Rub your hands again. You're going to pick one or two spots that need some attention today. It doesn't matter. You could choose your shoulders, you could choose your knees, I could choose my back. You're going to take those warm hands and put them on the spot of your choice. And take a moment to feel the warmth of your hands. Imagine it melting the issue that you are touching. And imagine that issue evaporating into the air. Good. So the last thing I'm going to leave you with in preparation for when we do this in silence is that the goal is to coordinate our breathing and our movements and our mindset. So I have a couple of more moments. I'm going to get your mindset in the right place for when we do this in silence. So go ahead and stand, not quite in mushi. I just want you to stand in a relaxed position with your arms hanging down. I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to make a visual of your favorite place in the world, wherever that may be. See it in great detail. See the colors. See the shapes. See the shadows. Right. When you have that in place, I want you to think about what you would hear there. What kind of sounds would be there? Man-made sounds? Nature sounds? Music? Think about those sounds. Next, I'd like you to think about the things you might touch there. What that would feel like. Would there be smooth or rough surfaces? Next, I want you to think about the things you would smell there. What would the air smell like? Would there be salty sea air? Maybe baking cookies? Whatever it is, think of those smells. Then I'd like you to think about the things that you might taste in the air based on what you smelled. And then I'd like you to think about the types of things that you might feel there as far as the atmosphere. Humidity, dryness, windiness, calmness. And lastly, I would like you to think about the way this place makes you feel emotionally. Does it soothe you and comfort you? Does it excite you? Does it please you? Is this where you are zen? And let that sink in like a hug. This practice that we just did helps your body relax and allows your body to get into a healing mode. Everybody take a deep breath in and out. Slowly open your eyes. Very good. Thank you very much. My portion of the show has ended for right now. We're next going to hand it over to John, and I want to remind everybody that we will have all sorts of information and even some treats after our activity. All right, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Lupe. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So I'm going to show you two things this morning. The first is an exercise called the 8 Directions of Qi, and the second is arm swinging. So whether you're sitting or standing, you're going to place your feet shoulder width apart, toes straight forward, knees relaxed, back up straight, head up tall, chin tucked in, tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth, arms relaxed at your sides. Move your elbows a little away from your body, creating space underneath your armpits. Your fingers should be relaxed, space between your fingers. And so take a moment to regulate your body. Ensure that you are in as a comfortable position as you can be. That you're not wasting any energy holding you in place. You're not blocking any energy by having awkward posture. You just feel nice and relaxed. Once your body is relaxed, relax your breath. Allow your breath to flow smoothly and evenly without influencing it. Breathing in through the nose, your belly expanding, your belly contracting, breathing out through the nose. Your breath is smooth and quiet and relaxed. And we regulate our mind. We let go of the past as it no longer exists. We let go of the future as it is yet to exist. So that we bring ourselves into the present moment. That your mind is only aware of your breath and of your movement. First, we gather your hands together. Turn your hands palm down. We pull up. Our palms turn to face each other. And we open. We push our hands together. We pull in to our torso. We push out. Our hands turn palm down and sink. We then disperse. Breathe in and gather. Breathe out, pull up. Breathe in, expand. Breathe out.
Breathe in.
Compress.
Face perfect.
Breathe in, flow in. Breathe out, push out.
Bibu.
Breathe in, sink. Breathe out, disperse. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So use your mind to guide your breath, and use your breath to guide your movement. So you are going to move at whatever pace you breathe at. So you may go slower than me. You may go faster than me. What is important is what you do. Being present in the moment. and finish the one that you are on and disperse, and bring your arms to your side. So the second practice is arm swinging. So remaining in that natural stance, you're very gently, very loose and relaxed. You're going to swing your arms back and forth, as loose and relaxed as you can. Just allowing your arms to swing on them. So an ancient Chinese proverb says that if you swing your arms 500 times every day, you will live a long and healthy life. If you swing your arms 1,000 times every day, you will live forever. And the most important thing about it really is consistency, is to be doing it every day, as loose and relaxed as you can. It should be so effortless that you could do this all day long and not even notice that you're doing anything. More modern thinking says that 10 minutes is good. Clinical studies have shown it improves circulation and it improves glycemic control. Roughly equivalent to about 500 swings. Better than 10 minutes is 20 minutes. 20 minutes continuous activates your brain and stimulates your internal organs. And again, clinical studies have shown that even just a few minutes of arm swinging helps people be 40% more successful at solving problems. Best of all is 30 minutes continuous. 30 minutes is said to reveal and cure hidden diseases. There is no Western clinical support for that. But basically, the more you swing your arms, the better your circulation will be. Just a minute or two here and now is better than nothing. So as we go through the silent practice, we will come in and bring ourselves into that natural stance, allowing yourself some time to bring your body, your breath and your mind into the present moment. And then when you feel ready, you can start to do the 8 directions of Qi. When you feel that you've done the 8 directions of Qi enough, whatever that is, be it 1 minute, be it 20 minutes, you can start to swing your arms. You do not need to keep pace with me as I do it. So, a little bit of flexibility here. So if you wanted to, you could just go straight into arm swinging. It's all good. If the 8 directions doesn't really sit with you, then let it go. So, we want to be nice and loose and relaxed. So in a few moments, I'm going to hand the floor back to Sifu, who will repeat his practice in silence as we become part of a global wave of people doing Tai Chi around the world. This event happens in over 70 countries worldwide at 10 a.m. on the last Saturday in April to help to bring awareness to the health benefits, the healing practices of Tai Chi and Qigong. For us to become part of a global community of people coming together to help to support one another. And then at 10:20, Lupe will return and do her session in silence. And then at 10:40, I will return and do my session in silence. And you're going to allow your arms to gently come to a rest. And turn your waist and allow your arms to swing under. Again, nice and loose and relaxed. So when I return, you can spend as much time on each part as you feel comfortable. Standing in a natural stance, the 8 directions of Qi, arm swinging, or 4 hands knocking. And allow your waist to come to a rest. So thank you very much. And I'd like to welcome Sifu back to the mat to continue.
Like a 1-minute water break for those that need it. Okay, so if you need a water break or a bathroom break, you can go ahead and do that now. Yes, it is.
That's fine. That's great. So, you see, you guys did great, so take care. Thank you. All right, see you soon. Good morning. All right, just me and you so far. So,
Just taking a break.
well, I think they're done. She said that her shoulder is bothering her, and he's done also. So we'll do it together. So this is supposed to be the silent portion. So just do it. So when I step out this way, you step out this way. So just we'll repeat a few. This is the Tai Chi. So just repeat the movements that I do, and we're not going to do a whole bunch of different movements. We'll do a few, and then we'll repeat those few. And so let's start off with the bow though. Step back this way, this way back. Yeah. So this one comes back. All right. So. Tai Chi is an exercise system. It's basically a martial art, but it's an exercise system that emphasizes relaxation. So the way the martial art works, you have to be relaxed through it. Some martial arts require muscular power, fighting requires muscular power, but the emphasis for Tai Chi is relaxation so that they can express their power in the Tai Chi way. All right, so here's what we're going to do. So feet together, hands at the side. In, breathe in. Through the nose, out through the mouth. Just do it out. Take some more deep breaths in. Yes. All right, so we'll take a couple more breaths in a second. All right, we take a couple breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. In. much time we have? 2 minutes. You want to look at one more thing real quick?
Down. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, practice
Take
that.
a breath. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Awakening.
like to welcome back Lupe. And Sifu.
Please come. Go ahead. You want me to? Okay. All right, thank you for today. Our goal was to help spread Tai Chi and Qigong and to let you see what it's like to do it, to feel it, and to experiencing some of the health benefits. So you can always reach out to us. We have the QR code, I think, on one of the ads. But we have classes all week, 3 times a week. They're an hour long. John is one of our best instructors, and he offers online courses. We also have that information as well. You can reach us at area code 520-378-0047. Anything else?
Thank you all very much for joining us today.
Thank
You
you.
did a really good